Hi friends, welcome back to The Heart and the Honeybee. If you're new here, my name is Courtney. I am a stay-at-home mom, wife, and newly published indie author. And it is Friday, so we are going to do a little bit of a Friday flip through. But I wanted to do two things before we started, and I can't find the one thing. Oh, here it is. Hang on one second. Okay, so before we get started on the flip through, I wanted to share these two quick things. First of all, my son is the cutest. He, with the help of his dad, made me my own YouTube play button. He also downloaded the little letter that they send you when you get your play button, which is so cute. And then he put the little packaged by label in there, and he's like, "Mom, I made this for you." So it says presented to for passing 1,000 subscribers YouTube. And I just think this is the sweetest thing. I don't know, it brought me to tears because it was just so sweet and thoughtful and just out of the blue, not for any reason. So I wanted to show that because it made me so happy this week. And also, let me move that out of the way. If you're new here, I published my first book in March, at the end of March. It is called Merit Ever After. It is book 1 in a 3-book contemporary romance series. But if you have this book or if you're interested in reading it, it's a second chance romance between a couple who were high school sweethearts and broke up, and they sort of find their way back to each other. But I am doing a giveaway on my Instagram. I will leave the link to all of my socials in the description box. But if you have this, either the paperback or the ebook, I am hosting a giveaway. If you take a photo and hashtag it Where's Merit, where you're reading my book this summer, or this month, I should say, I'm giving away a signed copy of book 2, which comes out on June 30th. So if you're interested, like I said, all of my socials will be linked down below. Head on over, find out how you can win a copy of book 2. So enough of that. Let's go ahead and do the Friday flip through. I am in the Moterm Personal Elite. This is the pebbled cover. It is called Quartz. My little thing shifted. It is the Quartz pebbled cover, and it's so pretty. I really do love it. So I need to fix this and either hot glue it or something because it keeps coming undone. But these are my front pockets, just a little bit of cute happening here. My dashboard. Nothing with the setup has really changed that much, I don't think. I don't know, maybe. So yeah, this is just my notes and list section, and then my monthlies on, I am using the Sterling Ink month on 2-page inserts, and then I just have this, or these pocket inbox inserts from Sleepy Notes Club punched in case I need them. So yeah, I think it's really not really changed much. I have my lunar calendar. These I printed I got off of Pinterest and printed on my Canon selfie and then just laminated them for dashboards. I have my dopamine menu, just some inbox stuff that I need to process. I am using this for like my content calendar in my rings, even though I do all of that planning in my A5. Just if I only have this one planner out or to take with me somewhere, I just want a place to have that information in case I need it. I think that's really it. The next section is Flourish. I did name like all of my sections after my 5 areas of life. I really need to thin this out because my inserts are getting smushed. I found this on Pinterest the other day, or maybe it was on Instagram. I can't remember, but I printed it out. This too shall pass, but holy fuck, because honestly, this is like a mood board that I found on Pinterest. This is like how I'm tracking my spending. These are just little like pocket spending inserts. Then we get into my goals. And what is this week? This is this week. So this was last week in my goals. I think I did okay-ish. It was a lot of like working on stuff for my book, which is, it kind of like took over slacking on my routines, but I'm just trying to do what I can right now. And then this is the current week, which I can say that we prepped for visit. Today is Thursday, and this morning I picked up my daughter and son-in-law and my 2 grandkids. They flew in from Hawaii. They're staying with us for 3.5 weeks. So we prepped the house. I did my husband hung them, but that is, the pictures are hung. We haven't finalized activities for June, but we did kind of start talking about them. But I want to give them time to rest before I bombard them with like coming up with an itinerary. We haven't finalized party plans for my grandson's party next week. I did my June goals. I'm sorry, my older son and my son-in-law are out back, which my office is at the back of the house if you hear them. And let's see, today is Thursday, so I did journal Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Haven't journaled yet today. I did read some, but I didn't have like a mark. This is like purple. Let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I read Monday and Tuesday. So we have that. More dashboards that I made from Pinterest. This is just my project planning section. Heart and Home just has cleaning checklist, my meal plan for the month, my habit tracker. I have June in here. I'm going to set that up this weekend. And then this is kind of where we get into my weekly and dailies. I have been in my planner, but did not check these off. So let me put these down because it is Thursday. the one thing that I did change is I am back in my pink weekly inserts. So I ended up going back in last week. So I just went ahead and filled them out, and then kind of added some stuff as the week went on because I like them to look full and kind of chaotic and old school. This is the current week, so I can mark that I washed all the linens, I cleaned the kitchen. So yeah, I'll mark stuff on here as the week goes, so it's a little bit like, oh, this is what we did. I did want to like tick this off as done, but I don't know how I want to do it. Maybe I'll just do like a little check here, here, and here. So I did get baskets from the Dollar Tree and repot my plant. So yeah, I'm happy to be back in these, and then we can flip back to my dailies. So I did start using a day on 2 pages. I think I started that last week, but these are how they're kind of turning out, and I'm enjoying the extra space, even if it is bulking up my planner a little bit. I'm kind of okay with that. And I also started using, I got some like 0.7 gel pens, and I really like how dark and how like thick the line is, but I'm not sure if I love the like ghosting and kind of bleed through, but I don't know. So this was last week, and then let's see, this is the current week. So and then I'm just doing like a running checklist. I did not really have anything this week. Well, I did, but I didn't put it on there. So yeah, these are kind of what the days are looking like here. And then this is today. So I did all of these except clean my office, which I'm getting ready to do after I finish this video. And then I need to put film, flip, edit. I need to pick up a prescription also. But this is today, and then I have the rest of the month in here. These pages are blank because we don't really have any plans, and then I can set up for June. And yeah, these are just like random notes back here. I'm really enjoying this setup a lot. And then this is just kind of like a little bit of like my tarot section back here if I need it. These were extra inserts that I had for my dailies for the month. And that's it. So just a little quick flip through. I'm back into kind of relying heavily on my daily pages, which I need, even though if you watch the video that I posted on Monday, I did a flip through of all of my old planners, and I'm literally having to actively talk myself out of buying a Hobonichi and astrology. But that is a story for another day. So anyway, if you made it through the end of this video, thank you so much for spending part of your day hanging out with me. I appreciate it so much. I hope that you have an amazing weekend this weekend. Let me know in the comments how your week went in your planner. I'd love to chat with you about it. If you like this video, don't forget to click the subscribe button down below. Turn on your notifications, do all of the YouTube things, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!